Good evening, all of you. Describe the structure and functioning of nephrons. So we have combined two questions here. One regarding nephron as the fundamental unit, filtration unit of kidney, and the entire human renal system. So let us understand what is a nephron. Nephron is the basic filtration unit of a kidney. So kidney is huge and there are lots of nephrons that are closely packed together inside a kidney. So nephron is the basic filtration unit of a kidney and they are quite closely packed. So from each nephron, urine is collected in the collecting duct. So let's study the diagram of nephron. This is called the Bowman's capsule. Okay. To Bowman's capsule, and inside you have the glomerulus, which is we'll discuss. It's a set of capillaries, and now one is the branch of renal artery. Artery pumps blood away from the heart, so artery brings unfiltered blood to the nephron. So this is the renal artery, and then you have the tubular part of nephron and the convoluted part of nephron. So let us start to understand them one by one. Okay, glomerulus. Glomerulus is a network of capillaries in the Bowman's capsule. Network of capillaries in the Bowman's capsule that filters blood from the renal artery. From the branch of renal artery, these capillaries filter the blood. This is gross filtration. They filter almost everything. And then comes the tubular nephron reabsorbs essential substances selectively back into the blood like glucose, amino acids, salts and water. Now gross filtration has occurred here, but we do want certain important things back into the blood. So that happens here in the tubular part. So the tubular part of nephron reabsorbs essential substances, important substances selectively. It doesn't reabsorb everything back into the blood. For example, glucose, amino acids, salts and water as required by the body. And now we have the third part, which is the convoluted part. So the convoluted part is responsible for the tubular secretion of more wastes from the blood into the urine. Again, more wastes are sent from the blood into the urine in this convoluted part. So let's read this again. The convoluted part is responsible for the tubular secretion of more wastes from blood into the urine. Now, urine is collected in the collecting duct. The collecting ducts meet at the ureters. So, the urine flowing through the nephron tube reaches the collecting duct. The urine flowing through the nephron's tube reaches the collecting duct. And then the urine passes into the ureters, then into the urinary bladder. Ureters being the tubes that connect kidneys to the urinary bladder. Okay, that transfer urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. Next, the bladder, urinary bladder of an adult can hold half a liter of urine. And the muscular expansion of the bladder, when it is filled, the muscles of the bladder expand and it signals the brain to pass the urine through the urethra out of the body. So when the bladder expands, okay, it sends signals to the brain. When it sends signals to the brain to pass urine, then urine is passed through urethral opening out of the body. So this is how, in short, we can understand the structure and functioning of nephrons and the human renal system. Thank you. Of course, another point being the branch of the renal vein. So vein is a blood vessel that carries blood back to the heart. So the branch of renal vein carries the filtered, purified blood back towards the heart, away from the kidneys.